Hello, beautiful beings. Hello, divine creators. We are Kemet. Thank you so much for joining us. And this is the weekly integration for the 30th of September to the 6th of October for the period 30 September to 6 October 2024. Beautiful beings, let us see what's coming through at this time, through this week. We have the new moon in Libra and solar eclipse on the 2nd of October. We're just receiving integrations, bringing through beautiful change and beautiful energies. So let us see what comes through together. We had intended on uploading this early in the week, yet we were quite busy integrating with the new moon energies, and now we feel ready to bring this through for each and every single one of you. This is timeless, so we trust what you receive will align with you wherever you are. Okay, let us see what comes through this week. 30 September into October the 6th. We are ready for the integration. Deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in. Viatur talavaros reavires. Deep breath out. Vilatoros talozatos rearicas. Deep breath in. Vilatur talozatos kiazur. Deep breath out. Kiviatos kiatur talozatos. Deep breath in. Vilaturos kiazatos reavires kiatir. And a deep breath out. Vilatos kiatur viarakires. Keep breathing at ease. Talavalos talari. Kiatur talozatos kiavires. Reazaros reazutos. Kitaros talozoros. Rivires riavi riavi. Kilayatos riazuros. Rituros kiazires. Rituros riazires. Rituros. Rivires rivires. Riatos riatos. Riatul talavaros ravi. Riazatires. Kiavarikialaturos. Talvaros ravir. Riatos. Kiatires. Talvires tavir. Riashkiatur. Okay, so this week empowerment is quite a powerful frequency. It is empowerment in the sense of the energies are working towards you feeling empowered in the physical, feeling on top of things, feeling in control of things, feeling in flow again, feeling that you've got a handle within your physical experiencing again. And it's happening in unexpected ways. So it is not the normal, or rather how one was programmed in the human sense of, okay, so A, B, and C means I've got this covered, and then this, and that means I've got that covered, and 1, 2, and 3 means that is sorted. It is you in the unknown, allowing yourself to focus through source, to receive intuitive thoughts, intuitive action, that oneness with source. And in that space of unknown discovery, things fall into place, or you receive from the unknown, that Four of Cups energy, receiving from the unknown unexpected energies, unexpected assistance, unexpected information, unexpected shifts, unexpected paths, offerings, whatever it might be. And those unexpected and surprising and beautiful ways of manifestation allow you a sense of, okay, Source, I had no idea how that was going to work this week, but thank you, we see this came through, much better. Okay, Source, we had no idea that that's how it was going to shift. Okay, interesting. Oh, okay, we had no idea that was how that information or that path was going to open up, or that opportunity was going to present itself. Okay, and as these experiences and as these energies are integrating and unfolding, and you feel this sense of empowerment, and it is outer and inner. So it's this integration of your inner world where you are feeling a lot more locked in, tuned in, and solid in your inner frequency, in your source weaving. And then also now in the outer, in your external world, feeling a lot more trusting of what is happening, because it is that sense of you don't have control in that rigid, um, defining, illusion conditioned way. And that is what brings that sense of anxiety or feeling restricted or limited or rattled, because now the ways in which you would able to process and establish and plan and fit things in no longer works. It is now this energy of fluidity, of free flow, of allowing, of presence. And this is a new you. This is you now going forward. And so that transitioning period from that very structured way of creation to this fluid way of creation, that's what's really coming into integration, into crystallization. And that allows a sense of your power being restored, no longer feeling that this awakening and this path of awakening, this awakened path you're on, no longer feeling that it's throwing everything out of balance and out of sync. I mean, it came in to shift, right? It was a tower card. The awakening process, the awakening journey is a tower, is that shift, is that complete rearranging of everything you have known in the mind, in the heart, physically, your physical experiencing, your inner experiencing, your conscious experiencing, your feeling, your view towards yourself, your view towards others, your insight, your senses. It's a complete resetting, reshuffling, reintegrating of all that you are. And it's quite destabilizing, for that's the point of it, to destabilize out of the illusion and for you to find stability within source. And now you have done a lot of the work to finally really rest within your frequency of source, really integrate within your current creator power, that now the feeling comfortable and feeling settled and understanding and surrendering and locking in and tuning into this new way that is becoming a lot more established at this time. And really be open for unexpected ways. This is the ways in which manifestation occurs, so the ways in which abundance flows in, the ways in which opportunity comes about, the ways in which relationships manifest in your life, the ways in which abundance manifests in your life, the ways in which your health and your well-being are aligned. Everything is different. And so Source is saying, be open to unexpected ways. Be open to, yes, maybe in the past you had to sit down and make a plan for something to work. Now, in this frequency you're in, you receive it immediately. It's like, oh, okay, this is how it's going to be. Maybe in the past you had to sit down and plan for months for something to happen. And now, in a week, that something is happening without much plan, without much structure, and yet everything you need is literally coming in at the same time for you to move. So where you might have maybe a month or two to process and to shift and to get into it and to get comfortable and to make sense of it, you have a week now to trust and go. It is not a week to sit and process, it's a week to receive, integrate, and action. So it's a very fluid energy. It is very natural. It is very swift. It is almost instant, but it also has its time, right? Things take its time. Things take their time. Divine timing is at play. So you're feeling yourself in these periods of, okay, so nothing is really quite coming in, or nothing is really happening, or nothing is really changing. Then all of a sudden, movement, and you don't have time to now plan and to think and to overanalyze. It's okay, received, okay, shift, okay, move, and then settling again. And in that settling period, because you've received, now you're busy engaging in what you've received. It's a different way of operating. And Source really wants to emphasize that. It feels like many of us are still, we are expecting, and rightly so, the abundance. You're expecting, and rightly so, the stability. You're expecting, and rightly so, the relationships, the love, the comforts, everything you're wanting, you're expecting it, and rightly so. Source is saying, absolutely. Yet the way it comes in is a very different way in which you are used to receiving. And so you really just letting go and being open and understanding, okay, Source, I know it's all going to work out. How, we do not know. And we now allow you to bring it through in a way in which you clearly, Source within, Source all around, you clearly can see everything in a perspective in a way which we can't. Yes, we have one eye with Source, we have one vision with Source. Yes, Source, we are with you, we are one with you. And yet, even in this oneness, we need to still surrender to the fact that you can feel all the energies, all the integrations, everything in a way which perhaps us in this physical, reactive living in it, we can't really sense. So the only way for us is to surrender and trust the process. Sit in, enjoy the ride, knowing that you will bring a way forward, you will make a way forward, and the only thing that brings in the irritation or the frustration or the anxiety is us still holding on to the how, the ways in which it came in as we were still in the unawakened energies. The ways in which abundance comes in for a butterfly is very different from the ways in which it comes in for the caterpillar. It doesn't mean it's a better way, it's not a worse way, it's a different way. And so to expect your abundance in the same way in which it came in, or in the same way in which it makes sense, or in a way it made sense for you in the past, that causes the splintering, that causes the restriction, that causes the anxiety, that causes the unsettling. But to have no idea how everything is going to work out and to be okay having no idea, yet your focus point is your well-being, is your abundance, is your truth. The 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 thing you know is your being source, your claiming source, your being truth, your claiming truth, your being, your frequency of love. That's what you know. Each day you're present in source. Each day you're doing what's aligning with you. Each day you are doing your integrations. Each day you are centering. Even if you are in the physical, doing your physical work, and you're going about your day, you're present. The way in which you engage in your day is presence now, not absence, is stillness now, not rushing, is a clear mind, not a busy mind, is a calm and a stillness, not a frantic, not an anxiety, is a freedom and a trusting and an openness and a not knowing. You do not know, so you are so free because you do not know. Anything can happen. Everything can happen. Anything and everything can happen. Every single thing that you want in your life can come right now. Every problem that you have can be healed and fixed right now. The solution is right now. The healing is right now. The abundance is right now, because you are right now. You are now. Thus all is now. As opposed to in the past, in the future, in the past, in the future, in the past, in the future, in the past, in the conditioned world, in the programmed world, in the world of unawakened illusion. You were constantly either in the future or in the past. You were rarely in the present. And now you are in the present the majority of the time. And the present works very differently from a non-existent future and a released past. A no longer existent past, for it's gone. It hasn't yet come. This is the only current space. This is the only existence space. The present is existence. It's the only present existing space, place, time. This is when your power is at its fullest. This is when your power is present. This is when you exist right now, in the now. And you are locked in and tuned into the now. And it's a very different way of being. And this week, we feel there is a deepening in your understanding of this. There is a settling into it. You are really becoming more at ease with how you uniquely work, how you uniquely call in, how your life is uniquely unfolding. You are coming into a great acceptance of it. You're no longer fighting it. And this great acceptance of it is allowing a fluidity, and it's allowing more of the dynamic changes you're wanting to come in. For now you free how everything comes in. You free how it all comes in. We've been receiving that energy. We've uploaded it. We had a bit of we had the new moon meditation that we uploaded yesterday, and we're recording this on the 2nd of October, on the new moon day itself. And yesterday we recorded and uploaded the new moon meditation. And joyous abandon is what we have been integrating all day in our personal journey as Kemet in the morning. And the whole day on the 1st of October, joyous abandon, joyous abandon, joyous abandon. And when somebody thinks of abandon, you think, oh no, I don't want to be abandoned, I don't want to be alone. And it's also saying, oh no, that's again the codependent abandon. When we mean joyous abandon, it means you have just released all to joy, completely to joy, absolutely and wholly to joy. So you've released your abundance to joy. You've released your needs to joy. You've released your wants to joy, your desires to joy, your dreams to joy, your everydays to joy, your queries, your questions to joy, your solutions to joy, your health, your wealth, your mind, your heart, your everything, your relationships, everything has been released. But not only released, because when you release something, you still sometimes check in, or you still wonder, when you released something, it's also like, oh, okay. But when you've abandoned it, it means it's there, and you're no longer looking, you're no longer checking. You can't even check in because it's gone. It's doing its own thing, right? And it's not that, oh, you've abandoned me and left me alone. It's, oh, you just trust me to do my own thing. And when we connect, we connect. And when we resonate, we resonate. And when we connect and resonate, it means we're in joy because, well, I've been left in joy. Everything's been left in joy. You're no longer micromanaging your wealth, no longer micromanaging your abundance, no longer micromanaging your health, no longer micromanaging how things come in. You've abandoned them all to joy. So whenever they appear in your life, they're joy. Because that's the realm, that's the frequency, that's the energy, that's the creative energies you've lifted in. Joy. Within ease, the ease of your spirit, the ease, receiving all that you are within ease, and then being all that you are within joy. Both worlds require a releasing, an abandoning of spirit, to be free, to be source, to be all. You're no longer controlling what source is, no longer defining what that energy is, deciding it's the specific external frequency of God or energy or source governing people and giving rules, and you can only access it on this day when you do certain things and certain ways of. You're no longer imprisoned. You haven't imprisoned source now in conditioning. Source is now free, right? And in the awakening process, there have been periods where we felt, oh, but Source, why do we feel abandoned? Why do we feel like we're alone now? And Source says, we haven't abandoned you, not alone. You're just finally free, and we're free. And you're understanding how your freedom is. You're understanding how it feels for you to be free, to no longer be driven by unworthiness and fear of us, but finally feeling worth and in your value, in the love of us. And being allowed to explore this and to be where you feel, wherever you feel at ease, wherever you feel abundant, you are allowed to be. And then we bring the energies where you are. You're never abandoned. You are simply free in your own power. And so that same sense of freedom within, the same sense of freedom without, right? When a beautiful bird comes into your garden and lands perhaps on your windowsill, and then flies away, not thinking, oh, it's abandoned me. The bird is free to come and go whenever it feels. And whenever the bird comes, singing its song, ah, how blissful, how joyous. For the bird is free to come when the bird's inspired, not when the bird is forced to, not to please you, but rather its presence is a pleasure. And because you release the bird to fly off, not controlling, free in absolute energies, whatever it is now which can come in to bring joy also comes in, maybe a different frequency. Butterflies now fly by. For now, you do not hold the bird responsible for the joy. You allow joy to be free. You allow joy to manifest itself through all things. There's a huge sense of, okay. Yes, we would like our abundance to come through joy, our health to be a joyous experience, our health and well-being to be a joy. So whatever we're doing for our health and our well-being, our body, our mind, our physical fitness, our mental fitness and health, our nutrition, whatever we're doing is a joy. We literally feel joy exercising, joy eating, joy looking after our bodies, joy looking after our health. It's no longer a, oh, I have to do this. Oh, it's no longer a struggle. It's no longer a pulling of teeth and I have to now motivate. It literally is organically just a joy, because you've released the frequencies to joy and to find you in your most joyous experiencing through the discovery of how your health wishes to manifest through joy. However your work unfolds and evolves is a joy. So whatever project you're working on is a joy. Whatever meeting you're in is a joy. You're no longer deciding, oh, this is how it must be because I need to. You have released the anxiety of life and you've released all to joy, joyous abandon. And we feel that energy of integrating this joy frequency fully and completely and wholly. Everything joy. Just as everything within ease. We release everything within to ease. We've always felt, and Osho writes this, the soul is at ease. The essence is at ease. The essence is at ease. And we've also always felt the source, our inner world, at ease. At ease. Everything we receive within at ease. Everything we be at joy. Now every single thing we experience in the physical is a good time. And you allow yourself a good time. You allow yourself a joy. You allow yourself an experiencing of joy. You allow yourself a co-creation of joy. You allow your way, your expression, your being, your interactions, your engagements to be a joy without guilt, without shame. You allow yourself a joy, a freedom within joy, a love within joy. Every single moment of your life, a joy to be witnessed, to be discovered, to be experienced, to be within joy. So yes, beautiful beings, this week, integrations of empowerment as you finally settle into and understand how you uniquely work here on earth. How you uniquely receive, how you uniquely be, how you uniquely co-create, how you uniquely are, and surrendering into it, trusting. For now you trust yourself, you trust your power, you trust the wisdom within to manifest all the joy without. Cartalos talavaros ravires, quiatur talavir, quiatur talosatos, Kiatur talavaros, kiatos. Riatiresh riazir, kiatur talozatos kivaros, rivaros, rivaros, rivaros. Blessed be